Hi Foundation children. Now, last week I really enjoyed seeing all of the activities that you did about the bad-tempered ladybird. And I just want to mention some of your names, okay? And I do apologise if I haven't mentioned you, but I got these from the tapestry. So I just want to say well done to Caden and Ali, Amanda, Freddie, Dominicus and Darcy and Hamza for your fantastic ladybirds. I really enjoyed seeing them, and I think Alex did a fantastic one as well. Really well done. And I particularly liked Hamza because he actually made ladybird biscuits as well, and I thought that was a really good thing to do, and I bet they were very, very yummy. I also want to mention Kate, Julia, Alex, Ibby and Dennis, because you really liked doing the floating and the sinking experiment, and you worked out kind of like how many spoonfuls of salt you needed for the egg to work, and that was really good to actually see your fantastic photographs and some of you looking actually really amazed at it. Also, Finley McNally, Hamza, Adam Holiday, you did some really good writing about what makes you bad-tempered as well. So it was really lovely to look through all of your photographs and see you enjoying your learning. It was lovely. Okay, so this week it's all about the gingerbread man. And on the learning grid, there is a link for you to watch all about the gingerbread man and what he gets up to. Because he escapes from the kitchen, doesn't he? And he runs really, really fast. And along the way, he meets up with some animals. I'm not going to tell you what animals they are. I want you to find out when you watch the story. Okay? Now, one of the activities is to make your own gingerbread man. Now, I have made one, and I found a bit of cardboard, and there you go, can you see it? And I drew a gingerbread man shape, and I'm sure your adults at home will help you with that. And I cut it out, and then I had a good look around the house, and I found some buttons for the eyes. I found some wool because I thought it would be nice to give the gingerbread man some spiky hair. And then I raided Lucy's art box, and I found some glitter and some beads as well, and I thought that that would be really nice. So can you see how much it shines? Okay, but you can use your imagination, okay? And also you can make your very own gingerbread men biscuits, because I know that Mrs. Champion has put on the learning grid a lovely recipe for you to make some yourself. Okay, so this is my gingerbread man, and I look forward to seeing yours. Another thing on the learning grid for maths is for you to practice your number formation. And we don't just want you to write them, we want you to do it with your finger in something, okay? And I have got flour, so make sure that you go to your adults first, because I don't want you raiding the cupboards and wasting very valuable sugar or flour. But you can even do glitter, but I decided to do flour. So I'm just going to turn the camera so you can actually see what I have done. Okay, so I have got some flour here. Okay, so can you see? And what you need to do is you need to practice writing your numbers in either glitter or flour or sugar or whatever stuff you've got at home, okay? Now, so for instance, for a number 6, you would start at the top and you would go all the way down, and around. It's really hard to do it with one hand. There we go, all the way around like that. So can you see that I've done a number 6? Okay, then I'm going to shake it free. And then let me practice another one. Why don't we do a number 4? So we go down, across, and then we go down in the middle. So can you see? I've practiced my number 4. Give it a shake. How about number 11? So that's got 1 10. Okay, 1 10. And then it's got just 1 1. Okay, remember the 0 is hiding behind the number 1. Sorry, the digit 1. Okay. So, also, what I want you to do with this is, let me go back. I'm just going to put it back. Is when you choose a number, I want you to see if you can make your own equations that make up that number. So, for example, if you wrote the number 6, so remember, we go down and all the way around. Can you see? Don't think that you can see very well. Okay, I want you to think of all the different ways that you can make 6. Now, I've made it a bit interesting. I have actually got some jelly beans to help me count out. But you can use Lego, you can use cars, but I thought it would be a really good way, a nice thing to do, to have some jelly beans. And I've got 6 here, okay? And I'm going to separate them into 2 groups. And then those will be my numbers, okay, that make 6. So I've got, in my first group, I've got 2 jelly beans. And then in my next group, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 jelly beans. So the equation that I have got is 4 add 2 equal 6. And I'm just going to show you how we write that. So we've got 4 add 2 equals 6. Let me do another one. Okay, I'm just going to mix it around. Okay, so in this set, I've got 1, 2, 3 jelly beans. And then in my other set, I've got 1, 2, 3 jelly beans. So 3 add 3 equals 6. So let me write that. So we've got 3 add 3 equals 6. But there are lots of other different ways that you can make 6. To challenge yourself, you can even separate the 6 objects into 3 groups. So you might have, so you might have 2, add another 2, add another 2, equals 6. Okay, so I look forward to seeing all of your fantastic numbers and your equations. Okay, one last thing that I am going to show you is one of our writing activities. And one of the writing activities is to think about the settings of the Gingerbread Man story. And he starts, first of all, in the kitchen. So that's the first setting. Now, I want you to think about what he does. So he gets out of the oven and then he runs out of the kitchen. So that can be your first sentence about the setting in the story. So the sentence that I am going to rehearse is, he ran out of the kitchen. He ran out of the kitchen. He ran out of the kitchen. So the first word in our sentence is he. Now this is a little bit tricky because we can't really thread this out. It is a red word, okay? But we know we need to start with a capital letter. And this is how we spell he. But I know that we've been practicing this word at school. So let's read it. We've got he ran. Now I know you know this. Let's say the sounds together. Woo, ah, Okay, let's read it together. He ran out. Now out, the sound there, the special friend there is ow, and that's the set to ow. Okay, so it's this ow. Ow. For shout it out. T. Okay, let's read it back. He ran out of. Now, of is also a red word. A bit of a tricky. It is or. Now, it's not the v sound. It's actually the f sound. Quite a lot of you do the v, okay? So it's this one here. So let's read it back. He ran out of the. Now that is a red word. Well, quite a few red words in this sentence, but it's good practice. Okay, so I'm just going to write the for you, but I know that lots of you have had practice doing this. Okay, so let's read it back. He ran out of the kitchen. Now, kitchen is a little bit tricky. Let's use our thread fingers for that. Kitchen. Kitchen. Count the sounds. 5 sounds. Okay. Say the word kitchen. Kitchen. Pinch the sounds. K, I, ch, e, n. Okay, I'm going to help you write that. So we have k, which is a kicking k. Then we have the I. Now this is the ch sound. This is a different one. I'll underline it so you can see. So it's k, I, ch, e, n. Good. Now what do we need at the end? Well done. If you said a full stop, you got that right. So let's read that back. He ran out of the kitchen. Now, I want you, when you do your sentences, to think of other ways that we can say ran, write ran, because ran It's okay, but it's a little bit boring snoring, and I know that you can think of some better words instead of ran. So think about how he ran. He might have sped. He might have sprinted. Okay, so you think about that. But he also went to different settings, didn't he, in the story? So when you listen to the story, I want you to think of where he went and see in your writing if you can draw the setting and then write a little bit about that. Okay? And I really look forward to seeing them. And there's lots more activities on the learning grid for you, okay? But these are just some of them. So I really hope that you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing all of your things that you've been doing, okay? So it's bye for now, and I'll see you soon.